This is Kicking It with the Family. Family is a group of related individuals connected by blood, marriage, common interest, and love. Our family is rooted and grounded in love. Through the good and the bad, we have each other's backs. We pray together, praise together, cry together, laugh together. Through it all, we have been together. We are not perfect, and we don't have perfect relationships with one another. But the one thing that we can count on is our love for each other. And although we make mistakes, through it all, we know that we are stronger together. This is family. This is our family. And we invite you to join our family as we open up the doors to our lives to share with you. We have a desire to not only entertain you, but educate you and share with you, and also have serious discussions with you. We are all about family. Our family's hope is that you will not only watch and listen to us as we share with you, but that you as viewers and listeners will also be a part of our family. Share with us, pray with us, laugh with us, and take some time and just kick it with us. We love you all, so don't forget to kick it with us, kicking it with the family. Cheryl.
Brandon Clark.
Kaya Renee.
Lauren Monet.
Amaya Brielle Clark. Alina Noel.
Alright, you guys, we are back. I hope that you guys can hear us. They are doing the sound check right now, which is what we're probably gonna have to do for every show. And yes, okay, yeah. All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, we can be heard. Praise God for that. Okay, let's start the show over.
Okay, let's try it again. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Kicking It with the Family.
Okay, my name is.
We're gonna have to edit this all out. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. You guys, welcome to Kicking With the Family. You guys know what to do. Hit that share button for us and make sure that you share this out. And also on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kicking It With the Family. All right. Yeah, just in time for the sound. So like that's what's up. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
yeah. How y'all feeling, family?
I feel good.
Good.
Yep. So what's new? What's going on?
Like y'all said, we got a birthday coming up.
It's me.
Well, they didn't hear us, so
no, they didn't hear
you
us.
guys, it's Tuesday. We got a birthday coming up.
Yay.
The birthday girl.
Yes.
And then my mom's birthday the next day.
Yes. So we got 2 birthdays this week that we know of. There might be some more birthdays.
Yeah.
That's what we know.
Yeah,
We know
so
for now.
the Queen's birthday is on the 5th, so you guys make sure that you wish her a happy birthday early and on the day, all right, you guys, and send her some love. You guys, we'll probably post her cash app, on Kicking It With the Family. So show her some love, you guys. Send her some birthday wishes on Tuesday. Her birthday is the day after the 4th.
I almost didn't make the 5th, y'all. I was just my birth certificate said 11 p.m. So definitely missed the 4th and almost missed the 5th. But it's keeping in tradition. Allie almost didn't make the 21st.
That's so true. She was 11:46 p.m.
Yes. So
Yeah. Waited all day.
Yep.
That was a tradition.
But y'all were different.
Like Nana, like granddaughter. I don't know.
Yeah, Nana and granddaughter. Milton was like 7.
I was definitely
6:21
a.m.
6:21.
I was 9:18 in the morning.
And 1:30 in the afternoon. On a Sunday.
It was 2:08 p.m.
Yeah.
And we must see what the new baby is gonna be. What time the new baby will come.
Yeah. We don't know what the new baby. The new baby's gonna have his or her own timeline.
We showed up in the afternoon, so I think it's a random thing.
And we want to say good evening to Sister Perry. How are you?
Sister Perry.
Good evening, Sister Perry.
Good to have you with us this evening.
Oh, how you doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got most of the family here.
Yeah,
Most of us.
most of the family. Yeah.
Yes. The kids decided they didn't want.
Oh, they got their own agenda.
We're good.
Yeah.
They got their own agenda. We'll see them, and they came in earlier, but we, couldn't hear them with the song. Oh, they're trying to make an entrance, but we'll see. We'll see, you guys. All right, you guys. Y'all know what it's time to do. It is time to live, people. So, Kaya, what time is it?
Meeting time!
Yes, you
So for
guys.
the internet folks who actually know what's up, it is pronounced mean. They're just being extra, but
They know what we do.
Anytime.
They know what we do.
I hope that you guys are ready to laugh. All right, here we
Yes.
go. Let's get it.
it during the break. I was like, I don't even know what kind of memes we got today, but we got some. I just don't know what they are, but we gonna do this thing, all right? You know, the family knows.
We still got the pews.
You might have to speak up.
We still got the pews.
We still got the pews, so we might have to go into the pews. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some stuff for y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know, I loaded it like way early, and we've been crazy busy. So, but I got some stuff for y'all today. So like, yeah, I always got you. Like we always gonna laugh, all right?
Yeah.
So here we go with what I don't know.
I don't want to choke.
All right, let's just start. You know, this is like what is it called? This is just gonna be, you know, it's like a brainstorm meme time or whatever. So anyway, let's just go ahead and start off. When you see someone running for the elevator, you press the close button. Anyway. Anybody ever did that? Like just I did it on accident.
I did it on accident trying to push the open. See, just put open. Don't do the little arrows. You know the arrows. Don't do that. Just
let us read the word. Yeah. Because they be like, hold it. I'm like, I'm trying, and it's closed. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I hope I don't see y'all when I get back to the house.
Because you don't do it on purpose. You know, you got to just put open, close. Open, close.
I think that person was make it work.
Oh no. So,
Yeah.
You made me even later.
Yeah. My bad.
It was an accident. It was truly.
My bad.
Okay. All right. I got one for y'all. Here we go. I got called pretty today. Well, actually, the full statement was, you're pretty annoying, but I only focus on positive things.
That was good.
I'm pretty annoying, but, you know, focus on positive.
God.
You know, it's a life lesson in that thing. You guys, so we all should.
Might have to use that one.
Yeah. So how do y'all...
Yeah. Say that.
You guys, like all of us have filled out, you know, job applications and had to upload our resumes and stuff like that, right?
Indeed.
Oh, Lord Jesus. When you upload your resume and the next screen asks you to enter your employment history.
I have a lot.
Crazy.
Because it's like,
True
but
story.
you just, the resume covers all of that.
Yeah, when I get to that screen, I put like 2 or 3 in. I'm like, look, the rest is on the resume. You can't read it. That's on you.
But you know, the good thing is some now they just ask for the past like 15 years kind of thing. And so if you've been at the same job, it's kind of like, you know,
just read the resume. Like, y'all got, we submitting the resume for what? Like, why we got to do it twice? It's like the pain of it all, you know? Like, it's ridiculous.
yeah.
When the employer is not as smart as your phone is.
Now that was good.
Oh my God.
That was good.
Good evening, Mr. Galloway.
Mr. Galloway.
Hey, thank you for joining us. We also got Sister Carrie. She said, thanks for birthday. Wait, when is your birthday? Because Mom's birthday is on the 5th. When is your birthday, Sister Carrie? Let us know so we can shout you out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, when is your birthday? Let us know in the comment section.
She July.
Counselor.
She July.
What's going on, Tasha?
Tasha, long time no hear from.
Right time.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
So my,
It's your birthday, shawty. Hey, it's your birthday, shawty. Hey, it's your birthday, shawty.
Next time we gotta play the song for real.
yeah, the actual,
Yeah.
it sounds better.
Hey, I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking what y'all doing. I'm just
We can
saying.
do the Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King.
Brandon.
We can do the Martin Luther King. So happy, not Martin. Yeah.
No.
Happy birthday.
No, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Martin Luther King.
No, he did it, but he did it for Martin Luther King, though. He did. He did it for Martin Luther King.
Okay, we'll let you
But I ain't know Martin Luther King had a single though.
Right.
like the Martin Luther King soundtrack.
You know,
Yes.
Sister Perry, because it's our birthdays, you know, coming up, I'm gonna let that slide for
You
Pastor
know,
B. You know,
I
I
bet
just
he
have
was
to
getting ready to
pray.
drop the album right after you left that hotel. I bet he was getting ready.
Really? We not gonna move. Happy birthday,
then we
Sister
got
Perry.
you.
You can't rain on my
Happy birthday.
parade.
It's still waiting.
Happy birthday!
All right. So y'all make sure in the comment section, you guys. Oh my goodness. Y'all make sure in the comment section, y'all shout out Sister Perry. Y'all shout out Sister Perry.
Sister Perry, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Sister Perry. Happy birthday.
She finished your sentence.
I'm trying to finish.
Oh,
See, this is about the pet peeves, so we're gonna have to go back to last week because every single time I try to get this statement out. Okay, here we go. Y'all make sure you shout out Sister Perry in the comment section. Also, shout out my mother because her birthday is on the 5th, all right?
July,
I'll do
July,
that for us.
July, happy birthday!
Y'all cancers, right?
No,
No.
we don't claim that.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No
Yes,
sign.
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus sign. Yes, hey.
All right, y'all, you guys. Let's continue. Here we go. Me yelling at squirrels in the street to move so they don't die is probably the same feeling God has watching me live my life most days. Jesus. I mean, if the
You
shoe
don't
fits.
fit, you know, why? Because it's like, can't you run behind the car after I leave? Or way before I come down the street? Why you can't run when I'm driving?
Shout out to the folks who still yell. Shout out to y'all.
I do. I'm like, move out the way. Like,
I don't know. I'm
and then
just like,
I'll
look,
break. Like,
look,
it's so bad.
I be
I don't break
breaking,
anymore.
but
I
also
stopped
closing
breaking.
my eyes at the same time. I don't know why I don't think
Look,
that's
I might ease on the gas just a little bit, but I'm like, look, if you don't know better,
Oh, and then when you feel that bump,
if you don't know better by
It's the
now,
worst.
like,
It's the worst when
Look,
you
it
feel
be
it
the
under
ones-
your tire. Like,
it be the ones in the
oh.
neighborhood that you drive in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and wherever it is you stay, it be the ones in the neighborhood. And then they run out still trying to test. I'm just like, look, nah, you don't know how to drive by now. I'm sorry. Like, it's on you. We do this every day.
Some people do it for sport. I'm like, y'all, like, no, I can't do it.
why can't rats run out the road like that?
For real. Like,
But it's
I
the
hit everybody
squirrels.
else.
Nah, I'm
The
just
rats
saying.
and the snakes run out there so we can hit you.
Yeah,
But
but the snake probably
squirrels,
try to wrap around and I don't want to.
the little bunny rabbit.
Squirrels want to show you what they do.
You talking bunny breath?
Oh,
Next time on National Geographic, we're gonna be talking about.
not the bunny.
Mama brought it up.
Should I tell him? Yes. All right, y'all. So there's a bunny rabbit story. Since we're talking about hitting squirrels and hitting other stuff. So I was driving home one night. I ended up hitting a bunny rabbit, right? And I
It's not
stopped.
right out there though. It just
I stopped. All right, I did. And
and it went
and
sliding
I
over.
got out the car and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that, you know, and what happened was I was driving and then it was like something that quickly went under my tire. And I'm like, did something just, and I was like, oh my God, it did. Like, it was like he intentionally ran out in front of my tire. Okay, so I hit it, I stopped, I looked and I was like, oh my gosh. And right next to him was another rabbit looking down at him, like he was at a funeral or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like it was like the rabbit was stunned, and I'm like, oh my God,
I
oh
remember
my
that
God,
night.
it just stayed there. It was like a mourning rabbit,
Yeah.
like the rabbit was grieving.
Sis, I remember that night because that same night there was a rabbit on the front lawn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the next part of the story.
Yeah.
All right, so I hit this rabbit, right? The rabbit stays and he mourns it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to drive away because like this rabbit is really feeling bad about this rabbit I just hit, right? So I go home, and then I ended up coming back out, and there was a rabbit in the yard, like on the lawn, and I'm like, hold on,
Yeah.
did the rabbit follow me home? So let me tell y'all something. Like a month and a half later. Tell me why I walk out the door. It's nighttime. I walk out the door. I look to my left, and the rabbit is. There is a rabbit. I don't know if it's the same rabbit,
Probably.
but it was
Probably.
no. It wasn't just sitting on the lawn. It was sitting in front of my window, my bedroom window.
And it was rabbits. Usually when you come up
Yeah.
and you walk up with them, they run. They take off.
You ain't got to get it
That is
CMV
right.
before they take off. Nah, this one had an agenda. Like he was there
He
for a
was
purpose.
sitting there. He was like, yeah.
That whole month and a half that in
Oh
wait
my gosh.
That rabbit probably got tore up and like, you
Yeah,
know,
Man, look,
got
just
tore up on
imagine.
carrots and
And let me tell you something. This rabbit don't
it
go
came
nowhere.
back for me.
This rabbit
comes back.
literally comes back every.
Comes
I promise
back.
y'all,
Look,
that Lord
y'all,
come
we
to
can
get
make a
me.
movie
That
about
could
this
have been
rabbit.
that rabbit's
Tell you
spouse.
The
You never
rabbit
know.
comes back and sits right there at your
Yeah.
window.
Look,
He don't budge, boy. You can
The
walk up.
hunting of the rabbit.
uh,
Y'all, if I disappear, just know it's probably the rabbit. Like, we need fingerprints. I mean, papa. I don't know where that hair is. Like, hey, you
Oh,
got your hand up?
Y'all been trying to say Lauren, y'all keep on.
oh.
You just said,
I didn't
I
know
didn't know, I
I
said
didn't
Lauren
know
like
we were
so many
raising
times.
kids.
I would try to, but y'all overpower me. Y'all too mean. But anyway,
We have a call.
anyway,
You got the phone.
hey,
No,
You got
Okay.
no.
hey.
Madam,
Yes,
Still-
higher.
You got the phone.
No, I was about to say you killed his buddy Ricky. Ricky, I'm
Yeah,
going to the
Ricky.
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 Ricky, that was
Man,
Ricky.
I thought this was like a, you know,
Ricky.
I thought this was like a
I
rabbit
thought we,
punishment.
I
I
thought
thought
it
this was
was,
like,
I thought it was
I
the
thought this
girl
was a
rabbit.
bit, yeah, I thought this was like a
I
rabbit
thought-
story.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
it was
Like
the
rabbit
girl
die
rabbit.
hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She or he be coming back trying to get me. So if I
Look.
disappear, y'all should know. The
Paw
rabbit
prints,
came to
see?
get, yeah, so check the
Paw
ground for
prints.
paw prints.
Yeah. y'all just imagine Bugs Bunny trying to assassinate somebody. Like,
Oh, Lord.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Doc?
look, we were bit off carrot in the crowd, so you're like, what's
All
up?
right,
Get up here.
so Sister Reed's in the comment section. Good evening to you.
Good
Thank you for joining us
evening.
tonight.
Hello, what up, what up?
Hello,
Yes, thank
hello.
you for joining us. Sister Galloway, she says the rabbits love you.
I don't know if that's love, Sister Galloway, but
Nah,
I don't think that's love.
I don't know. I think it's a hunting kind of
I
thing.
bet what it was. I bet what it was.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's the same rabbit.
We don't know it's the same rabbit,
Look,
but
check
it's
it out, check it out. I bet what
kind
it
of
was.
peculiar.
I bet what it was is Lauren hit a rabbit. My boss is like, he's sending rabbits to let you know.
I don't know, but it's
He
only
got the
one
whole
rabbit.
forest
It's only
coming for you.
one
You got a
rabbit.
whole forest.
You know what? That actually might be true. All right,
You
you
know
guys,
that's
let's
family.
let's continue with
Oh,
these
man.
memes. I mean,
Yeah.
like we done got totally off.
I don't know. We
subject.
jumped from the squirrel to the rabbit.
I mean, there might be a rabbit outside.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Y'all know anybody good at multitasking?
Someone.
I think everybody would want to say yes, but they know the truth.
Okay, well, cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
At my age, I'm good at multitasking. I can listen, ignore, and forget all of it at once.
Yes, you can, Lauren.
And I will.
Not intentionally, though.
I'm good
Not
at
will.
that, though. I'm
You do.
good at it. I'm
Not
good at it.
intentionally.
I get that. I get that. You know.
Not
Mine
intentionally.
is intentional.
Oh, I don't mean to. But, you know, it happens.
It just depends on what it
Just,
is.
you know,
It
if
just
you're
depends on
watching
what
a
it is.
movie, you know, people should be asking you questions.
No, they should, mother.
Really more? Wait, Ricky.
No, mother, they
Like,
should not.
we all do it.
They
though.
really should
No,
not.
We do.
We all do.
No, we all do not. Y'all.
Well, Brandon, if you start the
y'all.
movie, you know, how is
Nah.
someone gonna know if I don't ask you questions?
No. Y'all be asking questions. Me, I'm actually trying to pay attention to the movie. Got my own questions, but the movie's answering because I'm paying attention. But everybody else is like, oh, what is this about? I'm like, have you been watching?
Okay, remember that.
So we doing it. We doing this? Okay.
Love you, family.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Anyway,
Here we go. Person at work. We're more than just co-workers. We're family.
No,
Me.
we're not. Don't be that.
oh my God.
No, we
Did
ain't.
you all ever get that speech at work?
Yes.
We're the co-workers.
Look,
We're
they
family.
talk-
No,
look.
we're
The
not.
last spot I got hired to, it was trying to tell me that. Like, we're family here. I'm like, no, we're not.
No, we're not. Go to Olive Garden if you
Y'all
want
don't
to
make
be.
no money and go home. Like, oh,
Like,
I
look,
know
I've been a tent working around these people. You really think I'm finna buy it? Okay.
You can go to Olive Garden for that. All right.
It
So.
must be that extended or the forgotten half
Yeah,
of the family.
yeah. When I am when I leave work, look,
We just not playing.
when I am when I leave work, it's like, look, if it's about work, okay. That's it.
And that's the best thing.
Nah,
That's literally the
Right,
best
that's
thing.
if they get a response. That's
Yeah, I was
if
about to
feeling
say, at
nice
least you
enough to
reply because
respond.
I'm not replying.
just like,
All right, here we go. We all should be
Work it,
studying.
work. I'm out.
We all should be studying our word.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Me reading the Bible.
Okay, you know I ain't got my glasses on. What's that?
We get glasses.
Fine,
You
get
know,
your
we done
glasses.
told you
Get your
all
glasses.
the time.
But
Wait a
use
minute.
the phone,
Look at the
Mama. Use
first-
phone.
the
Use phone.
first part.
Get your glasses.
And then look
Okay.
at the second
The
one.
first part is highlighting. I see
Uh-huh.
that.
And then the second one,
Painting.
Yes.
the whole brush.
No.
The whole page. Like, man.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you need the whole thing, you know, not
Uh-huh.
just a little piece of it.
Yeah.
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 I get it.
I think y'all got a taste of that when I sent you all the church school for a week before last.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, she had all the highlights. I was like, thank you. Appreciate it. We know what parts are important to you. All of it.
It wasn't the whole thing.
Oh
Good,
man.
good, good, good.
All right, y'all.
When the
Anyway.
studying goes to the next level.
All right, here we go. you guys.
Anyway,
We're gonna do this one. When you get in your car after your wife drives
Oh
it,
my God. Oh my.
absolutely.
I can't help it. I'm sure
No, you can't help it.
ah,
For me, it should have said sister-in-law. But okay.
Monet, see, put back. But okay.
I just used to
No, you want that
automatically,
toilet seat put back.
when
but
I got
can't
through
get my-
driving, I just automatically would let push the seat all the way back because I knew if Bishop was getting in behind me. He would be like, Cheryl, stop messing with my seat.
I mean, hey, let's talk with them, Mama. That is talk.
No,
I'll put your seat back now.
if I drive the car after mom, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, like I look like that, yeah, pretty much.
You gotta be where you can pay attention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
whatever's
too
comfortable for you,
that's
that's all
too
I'll say.
much. It's too much. Okay,
Anyway,
All right, let's-
Too much
anyway.
attention ain't good.
let's keep it going, you guys.
No, it's not too much.
When the pastor starts preaching about disobedient children, and your mom looks at you like, just look away, just look away.
Miss Felicia.
Oh, Jesus.
Just look away.
Oh, guys, that's you.
I used to just be like, amen. Yes, yes.
She was very loud like that.
Very loud.
And if you sleep, you know I got to do it. She'll stick a pin in your thigh or your tail or something and wake you up. You be jumping and everything and looking around like, did anybody see it? And everybody saw it.
Yes, she would.
Yeah.
And
No, that
sometimes
I'm talking about my mom and me.
No, I ain't getting up.
I'm not talking about Lauren and Brandon.
You
I'm
didn't
talking about
have
me.
I ain't getting up.
you didn't have to at the time.
Mhm.
But sometimes she
you
would
said
let
When
me.
you don't have fingernails so you can pinch.
Oh,
Yeah,
when she did.
But sometimes
Mama
she
had
let
the
me
worst
have the pen.
pictures.
But sometimes she let me have the pen. And I got the
You mean sometimes you would take the
You'll be having fun, don't you? You was having fun.
He
And
was
to this
embarrassing
day,
me.
they still won't let me slap her.
He was snoring in church. He was embarrassing me.
Was he really
Embarrassing you.
embarrassing?
He
'Cause
was.
you had the biggest grin on your face.
He was embarrassing. Good times, people. Good times.
Wow.
To you,
Wow.
nobody else but you. Anyway,
Oh,
Next.
That's all I need. Me, myself, and Jesus. We have a good time. All
you
right.
know, I'm gonna team up with the rabbit.
not the rabbit.
Look, Lord, you better be an informant.
You know what?
You better be an informant.
You are struck from the show. We finna go to commercial, and when we come back, Milton will not be here.
Look, you gonna be one of the rabbits.
Abracadabra.
Okay.
He's gonna be replaced with a rabbit.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
But if Lord be replaced with rabbit,
No,
you know
no.
what happenens.
That's why
What-
you
what-
still
what
not
are
on
the
the
You know
intro.
what
rabbits?
happens if Lord get replaced with rabbit.
That's why he's still not on the intro.
Wow.
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 Wow. Okay.
Look,
That was
no,
great.
no, y'all. Look,
All right.
we expressed concerns at the start of the show, like before the show started, about Adam Melton. You know, like as you know, to the intros and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, you know, at the same time, we might need to get ready to add a rabbit in Lord's place.
Y'all laughing, but if I
The
disappear,
attack of the brothers, forget the rabbit.
it's okay because I can hold my own. You know,
Just in
I
case. Just in case. That rabbit looks serious, y'all.
But look,
Yeah,
if I y'all playing, but if I disappear,
You'll know the rabbit.
who gonna cry though? Like who gonna miss me?
Not the rabbit.
Anybody? Cause that's y'all over here talking.
Not the rabbit.
Thanks, Kaya.
Excuse me.
Thanks, Kaya. I will.
What am I chopped liver?
No, thank you,
I'm
Mom.
a Vienna sausage.
I'm
That's
break
what
out
I
the
eat.
same game glasses.
I'm gonna bring the carrots for the ranch.
Wow. Y'all see how I'm treated. Y'all see how I'm treated. All right. They trying to get out. This is a holiday weekend. They feeling all good and stuff. Nope. All right, here we go.
Granny had a nap.
This is responses to going to events. Maybe I'll come. I'm not coming. I'll let you know. I'm not coming. I'm not sure yet. I'm very sure I'm not coming. I'll try and come. I won't try anything. I'll think about it. I won't think about anything. I'm not coming.
Right.
That's me all day.
Wow. Why not just say I'm not coming?
I'm not coming. Let me think about it. I'll let you know. It's
But see,
mine.
the thing is, when I do that, I actually do think about it. Then I come to the conclusion, I'm just not doing it.
Or it'd be like,
I don't be lying. I think about it.
I think
just
about
don't do
not coming.
After thinking about it, like it don't add up.
I can't even say it's a who on low that type of thing. I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm just like, go ahead. Like, it's a wrap.
Yeah, see, that's
If I tell you I'm thinking about it, the
I'll
thing
tell the
is,
truth.
I'm being truthful that I was thinking about it before, and I've already arrived at the conclusion of something.
When I say I'll think about it or I'll let you know,
Yeah,
I'll let you know I'm not coming later.
it's really a past tense. I've thought about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I'd agree.
Mama, what about you? You
I actually, I do. I try, unless there's something like, unfortunately, like yesterday I had plans to make it to a funeral,
Yeah.
and that's the day of all days. The air just, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
it was
And I was actually ready to
I
go.
don't even know
I
why.
don't listening to
I don't
y'all.
even know why we
I
talk
don't
before the
listen
show.
to
Like,
y'all.
why say anything? We just,
Yeah.
you know.
You said mama, so you should have stopped.
I love it.
But I do.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I just shouldn't. I'll never bring you
I
in.
feel like we
again.
gotta start running each other's stories by each other, like before the live.
I am 58, about to turn 59
You still look good.
In 2 days.
in 2 days.
You still look like you're in your 30s.
Exactly.
Okay, I
She
love
does.
y'all for that.
But, Mom,
She does. No
Hey,
makeup, no nothing.
Hold on.
Like, she just,
Like,
Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
Jesus.
I got to do this. Lauren, I think you would agree with me that I got to do this. Even though you don't even know what I'm about to do. It's okay.
So, listen, always you try to bring me in. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't be trying to break you or nothing.
I
What
don't know
you
what you're doing.
mean? Anyway.
I want to
Anyway.
give me something to chew on.
Right.
If you have an
They're
opinion
just snacking over here, y'all. He
about
just
my
tearing it up
mom,
and-
especially since her birthday is in 2 days, put it in the comment section. How old you think she looked? Because she looked
I already
darn
told my
good.
age though.
She looked darn good to be turning 59.
59.
So that's just, and I'm not saying it because I'm her son. I'm just saying.
Pretty Lord.
But if I do her like that, I'm wrong though.
Now that's a new meme right there. Way.
Okay. All right.
I just wonder if she just said how old she is. Like, why did y'all?
Yeah, I already said. I already told him.
Did you not hear what I'm saying though? I explained why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did.
Come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but anyway.
Next meme. Here we go. When you had a long day destroying your mom's house.
That's all three of y'all.
sugar piece. No.
I'm not ready.
Oh no.
Better
That's,
get ready. Get ready.
that's
Get
time out
ready.
2023. Yeah. Just wait up.
That was Allie's timeout. What you talking about? Allie would gladly go into timeout and
No,
sit
you
there
guys.
just
look,
as sweet
no.
and peaceful, and she just sit there at the wall and was just content.
And I was like,
That's
what
the
do
thing.
I do if she okay with timeout? Like, it's
I don't know
punishment for
because
her.
Bree would
Not
kick
that
in
don't
and
work.
crying and You would think somebody was killing Gregory.
Yeah. See, the child correctional system works for some children, but then with others,
Yeah,
like
it
Alan,
don't work.
like,
Yeah, because Allie was like, "Thank you. This is where I want to go."
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Brittany don't want to do it.
And I'm like,
Alan, she gonna do the time with a smile on her face.
Yeah,
Then she gonna show
did that
after
time.
you done walked away. Excuse me, after you done walked away. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Can we address that? What was that?
I did say you. Oh man, it's lit. It's lit.
But how you gonna do that on the show? You eat on the show and then you go.
Hey, don't talk about me. Don't talk about me either.
It was
Yes, you
good
are.
stuff. Good stuff.
Uncle B, you better stop it.
You better.
Be quiet.
You got better
I
chance
said
over
be
there.
quiet.
You have to be this tall to be on live. This tall to be on live. I'm sorry. This, that tall.
Your arm really had to stretch.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Don't call
You
me
guys
crazy.
know what it's time for. It's time for Monet's joke of the day.
Woo!
Let's hit it. Yes. All right, people. You guys know what time it is. It's time for Monet's joke of the day. You guys.
Address that finger point.
For me?
Who
You talking about me? You talking about me?
Mama said so.
That wasn't a dance. That wasn't a dance. Well, obviously you don't know anything about dancing, but that wasn't a dance.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, his
But that
hands
was-
Yes, it was.
Anyway, Monet's joke of the day.
No.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
people.
dancing.
husband love and wife love come together.
That's the only.
Yeah, we was-
He changed 2 seconds later. But okay.
All right, y'all. It's time for Monet's joke of the day, and here we go. I'm going to let you all read it, and then I'll read it. There you go. English lesson for the day. Proper spacing between words is important.
Oh my God. Wow.
What it should have said was pin is broken.
Okay.
Please use finger.
Proper
Right.
spacing.
Not what it looked like he said.
Right.
Proper spacing is important, people. So make sure.
I think we just lost our PG rating.
I think so. No, but okay.
I think we
I'll
just lost.
I'll let you have it.
I think we just lost our PG rating.
Oh Lord, give me
Oh
strength.
my God.
Oh,
Wow.
there are no words.
Yes, there are. For the people,
No,
for the people watching,
there are
pray
no
hard.
words.
All I'm saying.
Pray harder, man. Should always pray.
No.
Guys, come
I'll
on.
read out.
If you read something else, your mind is in the gutter.
Pray harder.
If you read something else, you wrong. 'Cause it didn't say that.
To be perfectly honest, at first I thought it said pennies. I did, never mind.
I wonder that same thing since ago.
Okay, everybody repent right now.
Proper spacing is important. I'm trying to teach a
I don't
good
even know.
English lesson here.
Lord,
Right. Yeah.
It's important. Space your words,
Good English
people.
lesson.
You got me space your words. Here. Hold on.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say about it.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Please tell me that wasn't in a public place.
You know, it was on the
Yeah.
like it was on the machine.
And if it's on the internet, that's you can't get no more public than the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, so
Brandon is your piece.
you know actually just
No,
pick up a pen.
you know what?
Did you pick up a pen for real? Oh my gosh.
What's the next one?
Oh,
What's the next one?
that was
Monet's joke.
Okay, well, next subject or something.
you actually picked up a pen after all that.
My pen works fine.
Jesus King. All of us live across Lord.
We're going to Lord. She a witness.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
You know,
Oh, God.
if we didn't lose our PG rating,
Yes.
if we didn't lose it,
Father, forgive him. Because he knows not. He does not know. Lord, forgive him. But if you happen to strike, Lord, just make sure it's over there.
On that side of the couch.
Red shirt, red shirt,
On that side of the couch.
red shirt. Oh, Lord, help us, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Lord.
so okay, said, help us, Moses.
Yes, yes. Help us, Jesus. Help us.
Help us.
Especially Pastor. Help him, Lord.
I wasn't ready.
No, I was not ready for that. No.
All right.
Okay, about that rabbit.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking.
Let's not talk about the rabbit. You want me to?
I'm trying to get us
The rabbit. Okay. All right, y'all. If y'all been on social media, you probably seen something. So you guys know during COVID times, there were like the pews that were marked off, and some churches actually have pews that are still marked off, right, to social distance and stuff like that. So we're going to go through the list of the some of the pews that were marked off in one particular ministry church, and what they had to say. All right, here we go. So, all right, here we go. This pew is saved, so you will have to wait till you get to heaven to sit in it.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
So these were the quotes that they used to keep people from sitting in these pews. All right, so go with us, people. Go
Okay.
with us here.
You were saved, y'all.
Yep, fun
Are you
today,
saved?
girl. Fun
Yes.
today, honey.
Woo,
saved?
Jesus. Woo.
Got to know what you say. Yes.
All right, here we go. This is another one that they use to try to get people to skip the pew. Jesus sat the 5,000 down in rows, but not the rows with blue tape. Yes.
Crazy.
I don't think they have blue tape, but okay.
It's all right. He arranged. He arranged that thing. Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Women
Yeah.
and children.
What about this one?
skip a few.
Abraham was 100 years old when Isaac was born, and we still wouldn't let him sit in this pew if he was here. Find somewhere else. Not
That's
even
so
if he
wrong.
was
I like that
100, he's still
I like
That's so
Yeah.
wrong.
Nah, that's
Okay.
right.
He a hundred.
Yeah.
Hundred. Let him sit down.
Nah.
Skip the pew.
Somewhere
You
else.
can't sit in the pew.
on my knees every day. And my
Okay.
pen is broke. Okay, here we go. You will find me when you seek me. Just not in this pew. Keep seeking.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I like that.
All right, here we go. The Lord maketh us to lie down in green pastures. This is a pew, not a pasture. Move along to the next one.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
They had some for the
You
pews. huh?
can't sit here. All right, here we go. Remember when the Lord kicked Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden and put a flaming sword to guard the entrance so they couldn't come back? In the original language, flaming sword can also be translated blue tape.
Oh, that's so
All
wrong.
right. Well, all right.
Move right along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no blue.
Blue
Just
tape.
don't- Yeah.
All right, what about this one? The key is climb the sycamore tree to get a better seat. Keep looking for a better one than this view.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
some for the pews. You don't
All right,
sit,
this is the
don't
last
sit.
one. This is the last one. Here we go. Why did Paul refuse to take John Mark to another missionary journey? He sat in the section that had been taped off. Don't be like John Mark. Don't be like John Mark.
John Mark
Yeah.
didn't see the blue tape.
And the church,
No.
and the church said,
Amen.
Don't be like
All
John.
right.
Don't sit in the blue tape area. Don't do it.
Don't be done.
Do not, yeah, don't be like John. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean
I just want to know what church that was.
it. Whatever church that was, they had quite a few pews that they, with the blue tape, you don't see.
Mhm.
And they had a saying for each pew.
Yeah.
Get the message. Stay out the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, that's very creative though. Very,
You're
very.
gonna get this word today.
You have to know. Yeah, you have to know your
You're gonna
word.
watch that blue tape too.
You ain't gonna get no word if you sit in that blue tape area. You gonna get booted.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Wait a minute, or you get that usher. Y'all remember those ushers? I don't know, y'all. And I mean, we had the kind of ushers, all they had to do is give you a look, and you knew. You get that kind of usher, give you that look. Give you that look. They didn't even have to. They didn't even have to say a word. They just give you the look.
I didn't remember you put that on.
Yes, give you the look.
Okay, pet peeves part 2.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh. Oh, you was good. I don't know.
Oh, that was good.
Let's go.
That's
All right,
good.
let's put this in
Okay,
here.
what we
Let's
got?
go. Let's go.
Okay, what we got
Pet
next?
peeves. Come on, because clearly some people are ready.
Pet peeves. Okay.
Let's go. Come on, let's talk about Nelson. Because you was actually in somebody's pet peeve last week, so you should share.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, Brandon ready.
Yeah.
Brandon ready.
All right, so it's not a shot. It's not a shot. Actually, just kind of like everyday thing. The getting gas, and this person knows good and well you've finna back into the space so you can get it, but they try to pull up anyway. Trying to just take the spot. Like assuming you got to get. No, I'm pulling up. I'm finna back up. Like get up. Chill.
People be getting a
Don't
fight
get
over
what
these.
man.
People, I mean,
Straight up.
wait a minute, but
Straight up.
but
This
wait a minute, waiting for your gas, and then you honestly pull to another spot, and it wasn't nobody, but I'll never forget that. You remember that lady come walking up to you?
Yeah, she walked up to my
Come
window.
walking
I was
up
like,
to the
girl,
window.
look now. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
like,
trying to help
it's
you. You
gas.
better get out my face.
You don't know what somebody got me car.
Straight up,
Peeve.
straight
You better back down before you get smacked down. You better chill like Jill said. That was
Don't-
the kind of
don't
day.
go
It's not even just that, like just trying to back in and get a spot, but like when you in the inner pump, not the outer one where everybody can pull into any kind of way,
Yeah,
but the inner pump, you got that multi-gas station, yeah, and then one person pulls up, and then you pull up to the one in front, because y'all can't go like that.
see,
Yeah, y'all pull up,
Yeah.
and then they pull too far, and it's like. You
Yeah.
just gotta sit there and look at them like you really, you know good and well, you didn't have to pull that far,
yeah.
and you go get out and pump in
Yeah.
and walk your happy tail up to.
Not the happy tail.
Yeah.
What about?
Oh,
The happy
you got one?
tail.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about when somebody say no offense, but they assault you anyway?
They're salty.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's that thing. They really want to say, no offense, but I'm about to offend you.
Right.
No offense, but
it's always a good.
yeah.
That's true. I might be guilty of a few of those. Just saying, hey, confess your faults one to another. What's the word? I'm just saying.
Show
I'm
it,
just saying.
show it.
Oh,
Try
Lord
to
have
let y'all
mercy. Yeah.
Gotta let y'all know. You know,
Yeah,
my
but-
pet peeve is
That right there?
we talked about it last week. I ain't.
What?
So my pet peeve would be
I'm sorry.
people getting too close, like in your personal space. Like I cannot stand somebody be like all up in my space. It's like, do you not understand? Like we're not conjoined at the hip. Like we're not. So give me my space. Like give me 50
You're
feet.
not close
It would be
like that.
good.
You're not-
Like
yeah.
just no.
No, but get in your personal space and then need a breath minute or two. You know, like
Now this is messed up.
And especially during COVID. Oh my gosh! Like y'all, I almost had like so many encounters. Like people, and then they say like stay 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? 6 feet apart or whatever. And I'm like, why are you all up on me? And I'm talking about in the grocery store, like. You know what I'm saying? People just walk up on you, and I'm like, hold on.
and somebody trying to talk to you, your ear is here, but they're trying to,
Or have you ever had somebody like you're trying to check out and they right there with you as though they're checking out with you? I'm like, can you,
Oh Lord.
sorry, ma'am, back up.
I had to
That's crazy.
switch my thing around instead of being, behind your cart and keeping your cart the distance from the
Yeah.
person. Well, the one behind, if they so close, I just go to the front of my cart. I'm like, well, if I can't make you do it, well, I'll do it this way. You're gonna have to back it up because unless you're gonna push my cart for me.
I remember my grandma, their piece for me was she hated when I caught my knuckles.
Oh, popping the nipples.
Yeah, she hated it.
Man, yours is different. That ain't normal.
What?
That ain't normal. Yours is not normal. Like, she don't do it normally. Like, there's a normal
I
nut
used to be
crack.
able to do it.
And Kaya does like a whole nother.
I'm sorry, that's it.
Okay.
I used to be able to do that, but I don't do that.
Number one, Riri, get out. Number two, Kaya.
She just cracked the knuckles.
She just did the whole
The
little
knuckles.
thing. Like,
The knuckles.
okay.
I used to be able to. I can't do that. I can't do it.
Yeah. And you know a real big pet peeve of mine. Like when you telling a kid like, hey kid, chill before you get in trouble. Hey kid, chill before you get in trouble. Hey kid, chill before you get in trouble. And then that kid still want to sit there smiling, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Are you having like flashbacks?
I think that was just current.
Did you do that to get her out of the way? Like I'm just wondering.
I
like,
think she got it though.
She got it.
It took like 3 times.
I don't even know how to feel about it right now. Like I'm just.
She said
Did he really just do it? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think she got the hint. She got the hint.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, I missed it for a second, then I caught it.
Oh, there you caught it.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about you at the time. You said, yeah, because I said you have a flashback. Hey, chill before you get in trouble.
Time to
Chill.
dance.
Okay. No.
Time
You
to
know,
dance.
you be trying to be nice.
Time to
Yes,
dance.
I know. Been there,
No,
done that.
it's not.
Time to dance.
What about double dipping?
Dance time.
Oh man.
Dance time.
On top of that, somebody who sticks their hand in your bag, whatever it is, like they stick their hand in the bag, and it's like I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more.
Unless you offer to be, somebody knows that you clean your hands and everything, and then they let you get in the bag. You don't just stick your hand.
You still don't. If it ain't yours, don't stick your hand. Like that's not fair.
But double dipping, you gotta
That's a wrap.
have your own, or
Yeah.
once you double, hey, yeah, go try to do that. You can have it.
That's true.
Yeah. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's husband and wife, they kind of,
No, it's a wrap.
No.
It's a wrap. Wow.
It's not.
That's over with. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not with husband and wife. Well, man, this has been having a problem with that. So.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
See, y'all. I've always looked up to you and Dad's marriage because it's just like y'all stayed so long together and so strong together, and I'm sure that took a very long time to build up to. You know what I'm saying?
there
Like
was
a very
something.
long
Yeah.
time.
You know how you offer
Like,
somebody a sip
yeah.
of something, they take the whole.
You see how you doing me?
Yeah.
I see you. I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously?
Or, you know, they ask you
She
for
right
a
here.
sip,
Like,
you
this
know.
stuff
come
don't,
on.
you don't get that kind of love overnight. Just
I'm
don't,
sorry I stole your food, okay?
Mhm.
Sorry.
She never
Oh,
gonna
what
get
you
that
think?
down.
No, never know.
On which occasion?
On which
I'm
occasion?
just asking.
I think she meant on every occasion. But anyway, I was just trying to help, you know.
And I think
Snacks.
on future
Leftovers.
occasions.
So future occasions. Oh Lord, yeah, future. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
Yo, that's your
It's
orange
getting
she
serious.
needs it too.
Yeah, it's getting serious.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs it.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
What
that.
about when somebody talking third person? Like, you know, third person type thing?
Oh yeah, like that consistent third person. Like
Okay,
Yeah.
all of us can't hear you.
when people speak in third person,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, and constantly like, oh, you know, like
Me
are they
myself.
on it? Yeah. It's just like, yo, you're not that hype. Like, please, you really
Cause
not.
she don't be ready. It's like, who is she? Like, where's she at? 'Cause I don't know where she is, but
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
who we
She
talking
ready.
about?
she don't need to come over here.
Yeah.
Like Timmy had it. She ready.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah,
Yeah.
pet peeves can get kind of deep, y'all.
Yeah.
Pet peeves.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can have one, and then somebody make you think of another one, and then while they're doing that, you think of another one, and then it's like, oh yeah, you doing that right there, that just made another one.
Exactly.
And Milton being quiet.
Yeah.
You know he got some pet peeves, like, you
Nah.
know, my mouth.
I would say one pet peeve I have, and this one, not everybody, I guess, will feel. You know, I might be a little exclusive. I know there are some like minds in there, but y'all get it. Whenever I'm doing something that is like a process, you know, and then people come in like, is that really like, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to it? Like, did you miss that right there? You know what I'm saying? And y'all, look, it could be food. I could just be fixing something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no cook. I could just be fixing something. And then he come in like, is this supposed to smell like that? I'm like,
I didn't do that.
did I just start? You know, or everybody did I just finish or did I just start? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And then oh yeah, I was getting to the artwork because it's like, you know, you could just put a brush stroke on the canvas. It's not supposed to look like that. I'm like,
I didn't do that.
how you know? But anyway,
Pastor, is it me?
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Now you know there was a disciple at the table saying, "I didn't do that.
I bet
It wasn't me.
I bet it was.
Right.
It was Judas. It wasn't me.
Is it me?
Not is it I? It wasn't me."
That's why I can't say I didn't do that. I'm like, are you talking about me? I
I
don't know, but
didn't do that.
hey,
Yeah,
yeah, let me know.
yeah. Just
I
kind of
don't quite
just kind of early criticisms. That's just kind of like, we're not there yet, but okay. You know, just kind of stay on the ride a little bit more. But okay. Yeah.
It's really switch.
I mean, maybe I might have as one occasion.
It was a while
I
ago.
could've.
Oh my God.
You just not realize? Yeah, we on this side of the screen.
It's
y'all
been a
on that
while.
side.
Oh,
The guilty
yeah.
party or parties are presents.
I didn't do
I
it.
shall say that.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll speak up,
Yeah.
bro. But
Yeah.
I'm innocent.
Yeah.
I'm innocent, I tell you.
There's some guilt in the room. Yes, it is. Hallelujah.
Prove it.
Oh, let's prove it.
Shall we go back to the pet peeve from last week? You know,
Okay.
the slurping and the.
Oh,
Ooh, wait.
really?
Ooh, Jesus.
Is that
No.
what we?
That's not.
Okay.
That's not.
Mhm.
That's
Oh, we won't. Okay, we won't go back.
That's
to
not
that.
smart.
Okay.
So I got a couple of pet peeves, but I
What?
think they're more personal than anything.
Oh, okay. Come on with the pet peeve.
Like,
Speak your truth, sir.
because that triggered a memory.
Oh,
For an example, like when I'm in public, especially, I don't like for myself. I try not to be judgmental about other people, but for myself, I don't like the smoking thing because it draws the wrong attention, in my opinion. And the way I think about it is like that's gonna cause people to look at me like I'm crazy, you know. So I try not to do that. And then stuff like this might sound a little weird, but you know how? Say it again.
I said I didn't do it.
I didn't get it out there.
I'm sorry.
I think that's still some guilt hanging on.
But you know how you be in public, especially at a restaurant,
Not me.
and you might see somebody chewing with their mouth open. I hate that. So I try not to do it. Like I'm always on myself about, okay, make sure your mouth is closed, no matter how good or the food may be. And especially like if you don't like something, like I'm quick to grab a napkin. I'm not gonna show what's in my mouth because, you know, the way dad and mom raised us, you don't do that. It's just not something you do in public. You don't do that kind of thing. So for me, I'm watching myself. I'm paying attention to myself. And then when I see other people do it, I'm like, thank God I had the mom and dad I did that taught me the right things and stuff, you know. But one thing one thing they taught us that I never could get was the term I'm looking for. I couldn't really just grasp, but mom does it perfectly. Saving your drink for after you get done eating your food. I gotta drink something while I'm eating, so I'm just like that's one thing that I just couldn't grasp onto. I'm like, I'm dying here, so I gotta take at least a sip every now and then.
I'm gonna say it
I got
depends
that
on
from
the
my
type.
granddad.
I'm gonna say it depends on the type of food. Because it's like if you're eating a certain type and it's like, you know, a certain level of moist, you know what I'm saying? Or it kind of depends how much you drink following up to that, you know, then, you know, you won't drink quite as much or as fast, but you know what I'm saying? You know, if you eat a soup, any type of soup, it don't matter what kind, whether it's like a vegetable soup really thin, lots of liquid, or whether it's thicker, like a broccoli soup, something. Any kind of soup, you probably not gonna drink as much. It's a liquid. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be slower than that. So it really just depends. It is kind of
I try to. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going like, yeah. The thing was, when people just leave their drink uncovered when it comes to that, you know, we might be eating together, and it could be a bottle, something that has a top to it, or a cup, you know, it could be a fast food spot, and it's just kind of like, yeah, but you just leave it uncovered anyway. Like we don't live with the natural. I'm sorry, a 7-year-old child, natural,
Normal child.
bravery. Yeah.
Because I don't care who the child is, it's liable to happen. But I mean, I get it, but at the same time,
Because y'all just got one.
Force
right
of
now.
nature. Yes. Force of nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So I got a question about that.
We got something.
We were just gonna say good evening
What up,
to
Phil?
Dustin Jackie.
Hey, fam.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
All right.
Oh,
Hey, Jay.
So this is my question. Like, how do you all feel about, especially when the napkin is large? Because see, what I try to teach the boys, you know, take the napkin by the corners, fold it in half, and place it at least over one of your thighs. You know, that's what Dad taught us gentlemen do at the table, especially when the napkin is large enough to do that.
Everybody do it anymore.
So, yeah, I'm just wondering, like, how do y'all feel about it? Because, like, if I go out in public, a lot of times, I pay attention sometimes, and the men don't normally do that anymore. Like, it's not a common thing to see that. And so, I get weird looks at me when I'm doing stuff like that. And I caught this one white guy, older gentleman. He was older than me. At least he looked like it anyway. He saw what I was doing, so he decided, oh, let me get right. And he put it, and then he told his kids, he was like, y'all put your napkins in your lap. And they looked at him like, what? Why? Like one of the youngest little boy, he actually looked at him and said, why? I'm like,
people don't practice those. They don't do those things anymore.
and then the mom was looking at him like, she didn't say nothing, but she like, okay. So she took her napkin and put our hands together and put it in a lap and stuff. Like,
Well,
man, like,
same as
you know. But I mean, like, seriously, I want y'all opinions. How you feel about
They
that?
don't do it anymore. I mean, it used to be a thing, but people have gotten so laid back. I mean,
And then,
you know, they don't do those.
I mean, if you think about it though, regardless of what the size of the table is, it's actually taken away from space if you just leave it sitting on the table. So you may as well put it in your lap.
Well, by the same token, do men really take off their hats when they enter a place anymore?
I'm gonna be honest, like I've gotten lazy about it, but I still do it. Like when I realize it, I go ahead and take off my hat. But you know, I have gotten lazy over the years about doing it.
And do men pull out the chairs for their ladies?
I still do that.
Or open up their car doors,
I
or
still do
any
that.
kind of doors. Now I know
And
this might
I'm
be
gonna be real, it make me
Milton
upset.
definitely does.
It makes me upset when a woman is telling me like, "Oh, I got it." No, you don't get it. I'm the man. Let me do what my job is. You know what
Brady
I'm
used to
saying?
do it, but
He
He
did it.
Me too.
I'm just proud that he
Hey,
did it at that point in time.
But at least he did it
He
at some
did.
point. Yes.
I mean, I get it, man. Like women are independent these days
Yeah,
and stuff
but
like that. But you
chivalry
can-
is not
you can
totally
still-
dead.
Exactly. It's not supposed to be anyway. You
Oh,
still can
Lord.
be an independent woman and let your man open the door for you and pull your chair out for you and
Yeah.
push it up under it for you and make sure if it rains he holds the umbrella and all this other kind of stuff. And you know, that stuff is a part of me because
Be
that's what was instilled in me. So
what was
I
that,
look at the
Brandon?
world like they crazy while they looking at me like I'm crazy.
What was that, Brandon? Hold the umbrella.
Well, Milton is actually the type of dude, like him being my brother, he would actually say, man, if the dude ain't opening the door, if he's not, doing certain things, like Milton actually holds that like very near and dear, and he taught me that, like, okay, don't let this guy get away with not opening your door. Don't let this guy get away with, what I'm saying, like just doing any and everything. So yeah, like Milton, he definitely is that dude. He really is.
Oh, and
He's
then
mad at me.
another thing, and I'm not trying to steal the show, y'all. Please forgive me, but this stuff is just hitting my mind.
Oh,
Like
you can't steal no show.
He said, oh,
I'm trying to. I don't want to.
I'm just kidding.
You know,
smell the show.
but seriously though, like for an example, a couple of months ago, I remember me and Milton, my middle boy, he's 9 years old. So a couple of months ago, we pulled up at Mom's house, and Lauren was pulling. She had bought all this stuff, so she don't have to keep going back and forth to the store, right? So it was a bunch of groceries in the back of the vehicle. So without thinking about it or saying anything about it, me and Milton, I didn't even have to tell my 9-year-old. Me and Mac 3, that's the other Milton. I'm sorry, y'all. In case y'all don't know, there's a third generation of Miltons. Anyway, so we just immediately went to the back of the vehicle and started grabbing stuff. He was like, "Dad, can I get?" And I'm like, "It's there, son. Go ahead and grab it and take it in for auntie." And by the time she came back out, me and Milton had everything out of the vehicle. And she was like, while she was walking to the vehicle, Lauren said, "Well, let me close the door." And by the time she got halfway to the vehicle, I had already pulled it down, like pulled down the hatch door in the back. So she was like, "Oh, well, thanks." I'm like, "That's what I'm supposed to do." And I just kept walking.
Yeah, and he is so good about that. Like, if he
just-
ever pulls up at the house and I got there and I got groceries, oh man, he coming straight to the vehicle. And I'm like, I didn't even ask, but I appreciate that. Like, I really do. You okay, Brandon? All the time. Every time.
I'm not shining a bad light on nobody, but I just feel like there's certain things you shouldn't have to tell a man to do. He should just automatically know this is my place, so I need to do what needs to be done. That's the way I was raised. I can't help that, Not shining a bad light on no other man. But if you're not doing those things that you ought to do, step your game up, bro, because somebody else will. If you don't.
Yeah, and just like
Just
you
saying.
falling off the couch,
Oh, God.
and they reach out, they try to grab you before you fall
Y'all, I
onto
was
the
not
couch.
present when that happened. So I don't
Yeah.
I know what they told me. I don't know the experience with it.
My son tried to save me.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie, what up?
Hey,
What up, Auntie?
Thank you for joining us. Sister Galloway said, my brother opens doors for me and husband does it too. Husband and I put our napkins over chest because we waste or drop food on our chest. He's also trying to keep that tie clean. Okay.
Hey, I don't think there's no wrong with it though.
Sister Galloway, I don't know what happened, but over the
don't see
years,
nothing
stuff
wrong
just
with
be like, you know, it just.
Honestly, it depends on the food. Because like if you go
Yeah.
on some ribs or lately
And
it's
then
been
you gotta be
corn.
real.
Lately it's been corn, right?
Just
Like
keep
if you
getting
want
over
to
it, see what
get on
happens.
some ribs or some corn, like something that you got like you're not using a fork for it. Yeah.
You ain't
That,
even
that
got
I mean,
it.
sugar right here.
It's certain foods
Bro.
like I don't eat in public, and I finally got to a point where like I could go to like those little seafood houses with the crabs and the crab legs and stuff, and like I actually will put on the gloves now. You know, it was a time where I wouldn't like. I'm like, I don't need that, you know, and mess all my hands up, and I'm like, hold on, let me put these gloves on. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
and there was a time I wouldn't do it, but now I'm like, oh no, like,
My thing-
My
thing is-
I'm just like,
nah, I'm like, let me put these gloves on because it's messy.
My thing is, regardless of making a mess or not, accidents happen. So even if it's not your fault, it could be somebody else's fault. So why not protect your clothing? Because 9 times out of 10, especially us brown skinned people, we like to look good. And when we go out to eat, a lot of times we like to look good. And after we eat, we still want to look presentable. So just in case something happened, why not? You know, even if it's not just like, even if you're not looking or thinking about the proper etiquette thing or anything like that, just the fact of I don't want to mess up my clothes is a good enough reason to put a napkin, you know, either up under your chin or on your lap or whatever. Like for an example, especially if you're trying to go out on a date or something and impress somebody, like the whole purpose of having a napkin on your lap is so under the table where they can't see, you can clean your hands up. So when she looks at your hands again, oh, he likes to stay nice and neat and all that.
Yeah.
It just makes you look better. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Now, did I use that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so see, I would say when cruising, the waiter will put your napkin in your lap. That's what's up.
Oh,
That's awesome. Yeah.
that is nice.
Very good.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Very
what's up.
nice. Very nice. Yes.
Would you guys allow the waiter or waitress to put the napkin in your laps?
Yeah.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because it's just the right thing to do in my opinion. Like if I was the waiter,
Yeah.
I would do it.
Not mama though, you know. Mama wait.
I don't drink nothing
Well-
with the blood of Jesus. Like, okay, that was not.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know. I just cracked on the mom, but mama be like, "What you doing?"
I would say in response, maybe not. You just kind of got to fill out because everybody ain't the same, especially these days.
And not every
Jeez.
restaurant is the same.
But really, it's about like the person you got serving. You know what I'm saying? Some people are gonna give off different vibes. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and some people, so I would say, let's see, a pet peeve I would have is, how do I even put this? When someone who is waiting on you makes a lot of assumptions, you know what I'm saying? Assuming you don't need a refill, you know what I'm saying? Rather than actually asking, hey, do you? I see your cup stem or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Just leaving you dry. Halfway through it, you know, you finish the eating and you still dry and got nothing to wash that down with. Or assuming, you know, like everything is good and not checking, you know what I'm saying? Not asking, not following up on things. So it's kind of like that, especially in like a service type of environment. Definitely a pet peeve would be like not communicating enough, like whether or not everything actually is good or, you know, you could be having actual issues that can be avoided, but you know, ain't no concern enough to check.
All right.
This is a-
Okay. So.
I'm still here with you.
Oh, all right, Sister Calloway.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you mind reading that?
Huh?
You mind reading that?
Sister Galloway Rose, looking forward to this service and attention end of the month. Can't wait.
Okay.
Can I
Right
go?
now,
Can I go with you?
yeah. Like the kids used to say, I don't go.
Right.
Oh, wait. It's a cruise. No, I don't go. Nope.
I'll take that meclizine and leave my.
Oh,
That ain't it.
hold
That
up. You're talking pet peeves. You're talking about pet peeves. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Traveling.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, come on
Can you
with
Traveling.
it. Come on with it.
Let's do this.
Come on.
When I'll just kind of keep it brief. When everybody's priorities don't necessarily line up, and it just depends on who you're traveling with, and it's like the priorities may not line up. So it's like somebody's like, oh, you know what? Listen,
I got next.
y'all can just be like, ouch, if you fall into this category. You can be person A. We finna leave at 5 o'clock this morning, right? And you actually ready to go at 5 o'clock. You done got up at 3. You done showered. You done prepared. You done packed and been packing. You probably ain't even sleep, but you was like 5 o'clock. I'm gonna hit it no matter what. And 5 o'clock comes and you're the only one ready. That's person A. Person B, might be ready at 6:30, maybe. Person C, 9 o'clock. Let's go. Person A might have given up on the whole trip, I think. Just a man so you get stuck traveling with. So yeah, are y'all A's, B's, C's? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all fall in? You're not in there. Like, how y'all help that?
Am I in one of these or something?
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out if I'm ABC.
Oh, you don't have to guess
D.
long.
look, I'm just.
I already know who person A is.
You person A, Jackie. That's what's up. I
Okay,
be trying
I'm
to be an
person
A.
B.
I be trying to be an
Who's
A.
person
I
A?
do be trying to be an
Don't worry about it. I'm not doing that.
A. What?
I try to be a person.
Come on, Sister Galloway. You said you gotta leave them sometimes. Okay. And I hate leaving people. When they're like, all right.
You okay?
Brandon, I like what you said. I like that you broke that
You
down.
know, I was just saying, like, there's different categories. of
I
travel,
try to be
you know?
person A, but sometimes being person B.
I can be a B sometimes. I can be a person B sometimes. I can be a person B sometimes.
I done been all three of them before. That's why I'm trying to figure out where I'm off. What category
I would like to
is he trying to put me in?
Go ahead, speak.
What you got, sis?
Okay. So Brandon said he could be a B sometimes.
A person B, yes, sometimes.
Okay. So one of my pet peeves
Oh,
is
no.
when somebody tells you to be ready at a certain time. Like, literally, I'm going to be ready at that time, okay? And my pet peeve is if that person is late or kind of lollygagging or like, oh, I'll just get there when I get there. And it's like, but you told me to be, if you tell me to be ready at 7, baby, I'm ready at 6:59. Okay, let's go.
So,
Because I'm going to be ready right at that time. Don't tell me that we're going to leave 15 minutes prior to at the time. No, you tell me 7 o'clock, not 6:45. Okay, if you tell me 6:45, I'll be ready at 6:45. If you tell me 7 o'clock, I'll be ready at 7 o'clock. But don't tell me to be ready at 7 o'clock and we leaving out the door at 7:30. Like,
See, when we
it's
go
a
to-
waste of time.
this is like, when I say person ABC, you can, like, if you can
It's
be
like-
one of those that's kind of like fit each one. I've been one of those. So Lauren's referring to,
Appreciate
I
it,
started working out. I started working out, and sister's like, "Oh yeah, I want to go with you." I'm like, "Let's go." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can go. Like, so we set a time, and so my defense, setting a time with sis, I wasn't trying to be super strict about the time. I was kind of just giving, like something to strive for. Like, if we hit it, we hit it. If we don't, we don't. Because I'm thinking like, this is my time. Like, and I haven't had to go at a specific time because it's just me. Like, you know, if I'm slipping, I mean, that's on me. You know, if I got it, like, if I'm on point, that's on me. So yeah, bringing Lauren into that, like, yeah, and going together. Okay, yeah, I did say 7 o'clock, and that morning I slept a little bit, and it was 7:15.
I waited for you an hour.
Oh,
It wasn't no hour.
It was an hour.
It was not
It was
an hour.
the first morning was an hour.
It was not.
Yes. And I was like, I could have slept in a little.
It was like
a little
30
longer.
minutes. 40 minutes.
See,
30 to.
I waited it.
How many minutes?
Now,
we used to go to the
30
gym
minutes.
outside in the living room, in the family room, and wait on you, Lauren. Because I know. I try.
Because when I say I'm out, like I'm
Yeah.
out. Like if you come with me, I'm like, look, you better be ready, or else like yeah, you gonna get love.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a pit peeve.
We didn't last working out, y'all. We didn't last. We
We got
praying for
comment.
restoration.
Let's do this comment first, Milton, and then we're gonna. This guy always said family has done lots of charter bus trips. You learn airplane trips. Don't wait. A group of us got left once on the way to California, and a cousin was arguing with ticket agent or check-in. Got left. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Got left.
I know you didn't. I know. Oh my gosh, I know you didn't. Why did I get left? Why?
Okay, that it was my fault, but that wasn't the first time. She
said that's
Wow.
I love you, Mom.
So we gonna do this? We gonna do this? Really?
No, don't let them separate us, Mom. Don't let them drive
Did
a
you
wedge
drive?
between
Would
us.
you just?
Don't let them
No,
drive a
you
wedge
did drive,
between
did
us.
you? Like, now that you can drive, you just.
Let's see.
We
We
had
always
to
said
take a
we
flight
had to take a flight the
The
next
next
morning.
morning.
This
Don't let them drive
sounds
a wedge
familiar.
between us. It definitely does. Sister Galloway.
Hey, so drop in the comments. Are you person
Thank
A,
you for your
person B,
your
person
comment.
C, or if you've ever been left and had to fly? Hello.
Woo! Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Another time. Another time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Drop in the comments, y'all. Let us know. Let us know where y'all at with it.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, person A, B, C, or D,
Yes.
or E, F, G.
Or just got left. Let us know if y'all got left, folks. Let us know.
Yes.
Please let us know. Yeah. for
Yes,
real.
and why you got left?
Yeah. Safe space. Speak your truth. Like,
Safe
speak
space,
your
yeah.
truth. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
All right, Mac J, what you got?
What you got?
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm about
You
to
forgot.
forget it. No, I remember now because it was about traveling. Okay. So this
Be
is my
careful
thing.
when you travel.
I hate it when so it's not the people. Y'all just understand. I'm not talking about hating anybody, but sometimes the way things are done because I was taught to like use up every little when you back in the vehicle, I was taught to use every little nook and cranny that you can to get the most space and fit everything in the best that you can.
Yeah.
So what my mind does is visualize it first. I look at the empty space and I look at the luggage or think about the luggage, even if I haven't seen it, how big it is, what size it is, where it could it fit, and I see where it can go. What's wrong here?
I don't know.
Anyway, so
Okay.
y'all okay for real?
I missed it.
Point I'm saying is,
I think it's my husband.
so it might be man. Oh, y'all get me off my train of thought. So when I'm getting help, I'm expecting my help to get along with me instead of have an agenda of their own.
Oh, Jesus.
And if you thinking this is you, Brenda, this is not just you. This is at any point in life.
I love how that.
I remember we have an uncle. I'm not going to name his name right now. But we got an uncle
Yeah,
that
We got a lot.
we
when
got a lot.
Let's just.
the point is we got an uncle that he used to love to help doing stuff like that. And let's just say our dad, or or auntie had to tell Unc, look, come help with something else because Milton got it. Because
Aw.
Unc would be like, well, it ain't gonna fit. And I'm like, okay, now let's go to the next idea so we can get this done on time so we can hit the road. And he like, let's see here. And I'm like, bro, I'm ready to go. I already know what's wrong and how to do it. Let's do it. And I'm like, I love him to death. I don't like saying I love him to death, but I love him to life and life everlasting because he's a great man and he's a wonderful guy. And he would help. Exactly. He's like one of those genuine men that you would just love to have a part of your family. And I'm blessed to say he's a part of ours. But sometimes I'm like, let me just do it. You just supervise, like, just. And Uncle be wanting to put his hands on stuff, and I'm like, I get it, man. I get it, bro. I get it. But he get the most kind spirit that you can have. He's just a genuine person.
That's why we always listen him to you.
Well, she admitted it.
So stress me out when we try to hit the road. Okay.
I'm sorry.
But anyway,
Why you
but I
want
love him.
to-
I love him dearly, for real.
why you-
But there's other people that might or might not be in the room that I had the same issue with. And I was just trying to help them understand, look, you can't just throw the stuff in there or put it like this because you got all this other stuff that we got to get to. And the way you did it is taking up all the space. So if we take this and put it here and take that and put it there, we still got all of this extra space that we don't even need to use.
Don't hit me.
And when I show what I'm talking about, at the end it's like, oh, I get it now. I'm
You can't
sorry.
hit a pregnant woman. You going to jail.
It's okay.
I talk with my hands. I've been doing it all my life. I can't hit it.
I don't know where
No,
we
not
got
really.
this from.
No, we were talking about luggage.
I don't know where we got that from.
No, me
either, you know.
Yeah, what time was that?
I think the trip to Chicago.
Which one is it? Because it was
God.
many.
Oh,
Oh, well,
How
not
many have
many.
you been on, baby?
Not as many with you.
The one with the
Tell me the
dogs.
truth.
I think
the one with the
Oh.
dogs.
That was the last one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
That was, what, last year or the year before?
God, have mercy.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But yeah,
Happy
so,
birthday
yeah, that was a little hard, but once we got everything right,
to you.
it was like, oh,
Happy birthday to
but
you,
it's all good with family. We go through ups and downs and the good and bad.
And the interruptions. Like, thank you, girls.
Happy birthday to Nana! Happy birthday!
Okay.
And your other Nana.
Happy birthday.
Praise
We
be
got
to
comment.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what can I say?
Yeah, so Auntie Kim said mine is when you tell me dinner is at 6 and we don't eat until 8.
Man, yes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Auntie, I feel you.
Especially if you actually like invited to eat some good food.
Lord.
And you know
And
you
you
haven't
hungry?
eaten. Yeah, you
Yeah.
haven't eaten because you're ready for that good food. Oh my goodness.
So I would just add in. Mine is one that I have. You know what I'm saying? And it don't apply to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody be like taking shots and stuff. It's not even specific. But see, mine is I see y'all when I get my mind set to accomplishing a task, then any kind of task. It could be loading a vehicle, a U-Haul, but it could be loading any type of room or moving heavy things. It could be work, straight up work. You know what I'm saying? It could be at work. I just have a certain type of like mentality when I'm working on stuff. So I'm like, on one hand, there's the strategy, but then on the other hand, there's like, we gotta move and get it done. So it's like, in my own head, that's where I am. It's like strategize, move and get it done. Like there's two parts to this thing, right? But then it's like when I'm working with any random body, like, and they get stuck in the strategy, when I'm like, we've strategized, move and get it done. We're here now. Like part 1, part 2, we're here now. And they're still in the strategy, and I'm like, nah, we done with that. You know what I'm saying? Or they're in the move and get it done, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? When the work don't sync up, or they, like they, yeah, you have situations.
So what
But
number
yeah,
what number on
sometimes
the end?
you just be like working with certain people, and it's just like
You all right,
you know how I told the person A, B, and C. Sometimes you in A mode when somebody else is in B mode. And then sometimes you'll switch to C mode and they in A mode, and it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
we
think
should
the
be in
people.
another show.
Hey, I don't think the people came for all this. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm just talking about work. I'm just talking about work. I'm
with
just
the
talking about work.
family,
We
infinity,
thought it was
like,
speaking
I'm
with the
just talking about
family.
work.
y'all
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
handle
Like,
y'all issues.
And
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you,
just
sis.
talking about work.
Thank
That's
you
all.
very much.
I'm
Yeah.
just talking about work.
Yeah, just kind of went.
Like you know the people you work with, you be like, I really wish, like say you would work somewhere else, like, at work, like I can with them.
Can we go
So
back
what
to
happened was
hey.
the other day,
Yeah, you're a great coworker as long as you're over there. Like, yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's about work. It's about work.
so
What's for dinner?
I don't know.
Speaking of Sister Perry, look, we hadn't eaten. We had this time.
It's us this time.
This time,
Yes.
Sister Perry, we have not eaten.
We
Oh my
did
God,
not.
we are so hungry. Like, I was over here like trying to snack on something, but like, oh my gosh, I need food.
Yeah.
So,
I do too,
Sister
yeah.
Perry, we apologize about the
We
last
feel your
time.
pain.
Yeah, we just kept talking about
We
food.
are hungry. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So,
And Brandon
yeah.
keeps snacking over
I
here.
know, right?
Yeah,
I
she
done
don't
reached
have
out and
no
asked him to
stuff like
share with me, and he didn't slid me
Aw.
nothing.
Reach
Nothing.
out and
It's okay.
touch.
It's okay.
I don't know anybody else.
But- I got a recent experience.
Really?
You got who?
What's
Right.
your reason?
No, I just caught what he said.
Oh, I thought he said Reese's.
No, what I said was I have a recent experience about what Auntie Kim was talking about.
He said Reese's. She thought Reese's.
So
Okay.
me and a friend of mine was supposed to be going to get something to eat. So my thing was, okay, well, since it's so close to getting something to eat, I'm not going to eat right now. I'm gonna wait until we get to the restaurant. And my friend didn't show up until like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh.
And we were supposed to be going to eat like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. So by the time they was like,
I would have just
they
said,
was like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, waiting on you. You know? I'm like,
sorry. I would have ate.
why? Why you asking me what I'm doing and I've been waiting on you all the time? Like, but you know what? I mean, I can't knock it because I have done some stuff like that. It just wasn't that much time that had passed. So, all is forgiven and everything.
What about the people that, say they're going to show up at like 11 in the morning and then they'll show up at like 8 in the evening?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel
So, but anyway,
It was a great show.
yeah.
Show you guys.
And the whole time, Brandon has been snacking, Sister Perry. He ain't shared nothing, but it's okay. It's okay. It is quite okay.
I came prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took a nap too.
It took a nap on the top of
Well,
it.
that's awesome.
But it's okay. But we hope and pray, Sister Perry, you have a blessed and wonderful birthday.
Yay.
Because a lot of people going to be celebrating with you, and they may be doing it for another reason, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She
to
21.
you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm not going to claim that one. No. Not going back to the 21. Got to keep going forward. But we want to remind you that every Sunday we're here at 6 o'clock p.m. kicking it with the family. And before that, every Sunday morning at 11 a.m., morning worship
Yes.
with Unity Fellowship and Pastor B.
Oh, that was a cue. Okay.
Yeah.
Morning worship. Sundays at 11, right here on Facebook, YouTube, whatever you need to stream it on. Unity Fellowship Church. outside of that, this Wednesday at 7, we're going to be having a Bible study overview. We're planning on that for the book of Proverbs. But yeah, y'all be sure to tune in, check it out. We're going to be looking at the whole book. It's the book of wisdom. Lots and lots and lots of wisdom. I know you know of it, but we're going to be taking a little bit closer look at it. Get the full story of it. Wow. But anyway, what we got going on Saturday, Mama?
Saturday at 10 a.m., Unity Fellowship Church School. Tune in with us. We're going to be taking it in a new direction on Saturday. So tune in with us at 10 a.m. for our church school. And if you miss where we're coming from this Saturday, I believe we're in the 4th chapter of St. John. Please tune in, be with us, be ready for a discussion with your questions, with your comments. 4th chapter, St. John, I believe we're starting around the 47th verse. Y'all forgive me if I might be misquoting, but through the remaining of the chapter, I believe I'm right. So, but tune in with us. Be ready to discuss, be ready to input, and be ready for questions if you have any. But we look to just switch it up a little bit and hope and pray you enjoy it.
Also Tuesday, of course, you guys know 30C1 Save is live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So join us this Tuesday at 7 p.m. It will be my mother's birthday, so it'll probably be a short broadcast, but you guys make sure that you guys join us on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Like the Facebook page, join the Facebook group, but also subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right, you guys? That's the way that you can support the ministry, and we appreciate everyone being a part of the ministry.
Amen.
Amen. And we just want to leave a thought with you for the week. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him. He shall direct your path.
Amen.
Amen.
Glory to God.
Yes.
But that's our show, everybody. You guys be blessed, and we're going to see y'all next Sunday.
This is it.
Peace
Happy
out.
birthday, Sister Mary! And Felicia, happy birthday!
Bye, everyone.
Yes, happy
What
birthday,
we
everyone.
eat
Happy
for
birthday
dinner?
today.
We about to eat, girl. Bye.
Yes, we got it.